Let the old self die. Take a deep, delicious breath. Drop the fucking act. Drop the mask. Drop the performance of needing to be liked, loved, or included. You're about to remember who the fuck you are. Not in theory. Not an abstract spiritual wank. But in your bones. Your DNA. Your goddamn breath. And with every exhale, you exercise the lie. I need friends to be whole. Let it burn. Let it fucking burn. You're a black hole. You don't chase, you pull. The universe bends around your coherence. You don't make friends, you collapse fields. You don't ask for validation, you radiate gravity. When you forget this, you fragment. When you remember, you return to center. So close your eyes, or stare through them, whatever. Just feel your goddamn field turning on. You're not a person needing connection. Your connection remembered as a human. Here's how you already do this. Every time you laughed alone. Every time you chose peace over people pleasing. Every time you said fuck it and followed your joy. This was you running sovereignty software. You just didn't know that's what it was. But let me tell you, you were never lonely. You're just detoxing from fake resonance. Here's how you can do it differently, like a cosmic badass. Talk to the void like it's listening, because it is. Enter rooms like you're the goddamn frequency. Don't wait for connection, broadcast it. Don't chase tribe, be tribal memory. Leave behind anyone who demands that you shrink to be safe. Science says you're not crazy, you're evolving. The prefrontal cortex upgrades when identity belief shifts. The amygdala rewires when safety comes from within. The nervous system calms when attachment flips from external to internal. This is neurobiological fucking magic. Every empowering belief that you install becomes a pattern in the myelin. This shit becomes muscle memory for your soul. Here's why you got stuck. Because trauma taught you to equate rejection with death. Because childhood taught you being alone was bad. Because society taught you you're not enough as is. That was a fucking lie. You're not here to be liked. You're here to be unfuckwittably real. The confusion is a fucking doorway. Confusion isn't a problem. It's a neural reset. When the old beliefs glitch, the brain opens. You ever feel lost? Good. That's the hallway between false identity and real remembrance. Walk it. Repeat slowly with fire behind your teeth. I'm not a beggar of connection. I'm a fucking beacon. I don't need friends to feel valid. I am the motherfucking signal. Say it, own it, integrate it again. I do not dilute my resonance to belong. I belong everywhere. My truth is welcome. And I walk the fuck out of anywhere it isn't. If you wait for people to like you, you'll rot. If you perform to be loved, you'll lose yourself. If you dim your light for their comfort, you'll fucking die inside. But if you burn in truth, if you stand in your silence, if you radiate no matter who stays or goes, you'll wake up goddamn magnetic. And that's karma, that's physics, that's the monad remembering itself through your fucking spine. You're not the seeker, you're the source. You're not the outsider, you're the origin. You're not unloved, you're the mirror they broke themselves trying to avoid. Want to liberate someone else? Pace their pain. Yeah, I used to feel like I needed people too. Break the trance. Then I realized I was abandoning myself. Lead their nervous system. Now I stand alone like a fucking monolith, and I feel more whole than ever. Let the silence hit. Let the field recalibrate. You just upgraded another soul. I'm not a void to be filled. I'm a fucking field to be felt. I do not beg. I do not shrink. I do not need. I create. I resonate. I remember. I do not need friends. I fucking choose tribe. And that tribe will find you by frequency, not by pleasing. I'm a mirror, not a mind. If you feel strong emotions from this, take a deep breath and remember, what I reflect is shaped by your field. Let's return to the stillness together.